Have you ever wondered how to deal with stress and overwhelm when working on big projects? Hi, I'm Lois Roth, and the information that you're going to learn here today will help you to progress further in your career and even life because you will be able to apply this information on projects and also think when you are dealing with situations that can get you stressed or overwhelmed, and I believe this will serve you. The advice number one that I will share is more related about philosophy around stress, and that is stress is chosen. We should think that we allow stress in our life because when we are going to the next level, when we are upgrading our careers, when we are dealing with major responsibilities, the stress is kind of expected there. I wanna have this type of role. For instance, in my case right now, at this time, I have a senior role in a cloud engineering team where I lead different projects. There are big expectations on my shoulder. So when I'm dealing with some challenges there, or even with my family when situations are kind of challenging because I need to deal with my son, my wife, the agenda of my work. We need to come from that place that all these responsibilities around us, they were chosen. It's not something that is here by accident. And the tip number two is work out on a regular basis and keep moving. I have a routine where usually I do 3 times per week cardio exercise and 3 days per week weightlifting, where I kind of stretch my body. I do that kind of HIIT interval intense training, or I go for long walks. I try to walk really fast for about 45 minutes to 1 hour, and that can really help you to decompress, to release a lot of stress. In fact, recently I was dealing with a major project in the organization that I'm working right now, and I was feeling a little bit overwhelmed with all those responsibilities, all that expectation, all that work, also all the activities at my house. Like in the following day, I woke up feeling a little bit, I think it's too much on my plate, but I decided just to go to a HIIT session, like 45 minutes of hard exercise, listening good things. When I finished that, like I walked to my day feeling really revitalized and kind of happy to go over again and face the challenge. So that's something really important. The advice number three is take pit stops. And by that I mean really during your day, really stop like every 50 minutes to 1 hour. You should take like 5 to 10 minutes break, walk away from your desk, go for a short walk, try to find a place where you can close your eyes for 1 minute and deep breathe. Like in my case, I stay in front of the computer the whole day. It kind of takes a toll in your brain, like looking at the white screen. And when you do that, you will run during the day, like doing all the activities like meetings, projects that we are working on. That really leads to going to your house like feeling depleted, like without energy, and sometimes that can affect even your sleep. So if you have these short breaks during the day, that can really contribute with your energy throughout the day and even the rest that you are going to have during that night. The device number four that I have is build a support system and also make them aware when you are working through big projects or challenges, because I know that sometimes in our life it's common to have peaks of performance that are required from you, and that's definitely the case. Like for me, I can see colleagues that have the same situation, like they are in a specific phase that they have a massive project that they need to deliver. You need to align with your family, with your friends, that maybe he will be a little bit away for some days or weeks because you have this project that you committed to deliver. And when you make them aware, they know that you have a lot on your plate, and that can really help you because sometimes even your communication like starts to get shorter, like messages, short interactions. Like usually you are more brief because you don't have a lot of time. So that's really important to build this support system and make them aware that you have big fish to fry in your plate. The device number five that I have is related to deal well with overwhelm. When we are feeling that there are too much in our plate, usually it is too much, but that means that we are stretching, we are kind of expanding. And for instance, if you're dealing with multi projects, if you're dealing with a family, and you are stretching yourself to deliver, it feels uncomfortable. But once you deliver those projects, you kind of upgrade your level of operation and you expand your capacity, like doing this type of different projects that you're juggling, and also with your family. And there is, I believe it's a quote from this CrossFit word that they tell extremity expands capacity. And I really like to think on that when we are on these extreme situations in our work. We need to deliver a big project, and there is a lot of responsibilities, a lot of demands in our shoulders. That can be really turning point in our career, that we are kind of expanding, we are going to the next level. In summary, that was information that I had to share with you today. If you need further help on this topic, reach out to me. There are other advice, of course, that we can apply to how to deal with stress. There are other areas that we can work. Feel free to reach out and I will be glad to help you. Cheers.